moke. Yoki moke give me such good powers. I feel yoki moke in every part of every moment. Yoki yoki. Yoki yoki is my best friend. My emotion is part of yoki yoki. In me and yoki yoki. That's where I get my powers from. The real powers. Yes. I got a secret weapon. Nobody think it's real deal. Fire one of them bombers at their butt. Go somewhere else. Is it really a magical thing, or is it something that, first of all, that you don't believe in, but you can conceive it in your head at the time that you was watching it with your eyes, and it went into your brain, and it thought that at the particular moment that it would be something that was unaware at the time, but you never found it. You never believed it because it wasn't in your size. Yeah, it wasn't in your size. One size fit all. What the hell is that? One size fit all. I mean, it's your size, it's their size, it's anybody's size, you know. So what? So what? So what? So what? Let's see here now. I could do so much, but it's still little to do and so much out of touch. Yes, I was struck by the force. The force struck me right here and got me right there. Okay, today's comedy show, I got a little bit acknowledgement of the last time that I was at performing down at the coast on the west, and they were talking about the things that was really going down, was really something that was really shaking them up a little bit, let me tell you. You know, first of all, I want to talk about the chickens, all about the chicken hogs, and chicken hogs. They all seem to be something to do with the way that the situation is, that they never told it. It was all in there counting their money. They was counting it out like counting the big dollars, count it out. It was all just chicken feed, chicken feed, as they call it, chicken feed. It wasn't much. Too much of this, and it wasn't too much of that. But, you know, it was still a situation that had to be dealt with. So who you think dealt with it? I dealt with it. It was me. They put me in the situation to deal with it. You know, it was real crazy. First of all, I had the people covered up to be, and they was in there. I don't know what they was on. They was on some kind of real heavy, super heavy drug. Because the dude come up in there, and he come up in there swinging his hand like this, you know, and wishing some tune up in his mind. And like, I never heard it, you know. So he was swinging his hand up in there, doing this shit, and swinging his hand up in there. And next thing I know, he said over there, nah, it was happening, daddy. So I figured this dude was tore up, you know. He was tore up off on something. He was high off on some kind of something. And he come down here probably looking for a job, and he coming down here for a job all high off or something. What do you think this is? Some kind of, you come down to the job, you got to be high. It's just not that type of deal here. We don't have that here. As a matter of fact, we got to test your ass. You get tested anytime, 3 times a week, anytime, doesn't matter. So you never be Never know when it's going to be happening to you. All of a sudden, someone tap you on your shoulder and say, look, man, it's come time to go do this. And you got to be ready. If you're not ready, then you out of here. So we're just not going to have that. This is a new whole generation finna revolve. All you old suckers and freaks and all them old druggies addicts and all them and all what, all that's going to be out. The new generation is going to take over, and it's going to be clear-minded, and this world is going to be different. It's going to be run different. It's going to have all these little spy cameras. You ain't going to be able to do nothing because everything you try to do, somebody's going to be watching you. Big Brother's got his eye on you. I'm going to tell you it's going to be true because today's in the cameras world, the cameras are always rolling, and they're putting them everywhere, on the highways, the byways, the streetways, the winterways. Look ways, you can't even step outside your doorway. Besides that, they're going to be rolling down the streets with these little old gadgets they got where they can listen and tell you what you're doing. And when you click on your computer, they can watch everything that you're doing from right in their car, driving down the street, looking on their screen, watching what you're doing what you're doing. Everything is all about spyware. Get some spyware, then you keep them people's shit, you jog them out. They get static is what they get. Static with spyware. Today you need spyware. If you don't, then you out because you're going to really be in shape for the future because it's going to be something checking you out, everything that you do, all this, digital that, digital. Everything's going digital. You're going to be digital. They're going to zap you with a code you so they'll know where you are at all times. They can watch you with your low jacks. Yeah, everybody's being low jacked. Low jacked. So what? Okay, I will let you do your thing. Yeah, I'm checking you out. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's real funny. Oh, funny. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I'm here tonight. I'm what you call the set down. I said the set down comedian. And I got a few jokes here to tell you tonight. I got one I want to start with. It happened like on the Christmas Day. Yeah, Christmas Day, I was out and about, just doing my thing, just leaving up from the house, going around to the little old corner grocery store, so I could pick me up some little knick-knackers that I didn't have at the particular moment that I thought I needed something, so I ended up around at the corner store. And there was this big old truck coming at the same time that I was, and woof, and it blocked me off, and it sit there roaring. So, I'm sitting there wondering what's going on here, what's happening, and I'm looking up, and I see this old lady looking down at me all crazy and looking all mean, looking down at me, talking about, that's all I can hear. My station wagon started tipping a little bit, Okay, and then I'm saying, okay, after about a minute and a half, and it was kind of slow, And then it drove on up into the parking lot, which was about, I'd say, maybe 100 yards away. And then I'm sitting there, you know, just finna get relaxed. And then I look out my window and I see this particular character running towards me, yelling, yelling, and running, and yelling, and running, and running, and yelling. And so I wasn't aware of the situation as it was. So I didn't experience this kind of thing, this kind of emotions. So I watched this particular character for another moment or two, and then he ran up and he put his foot up against my vehicle and he kicked it, you know. Bam! You know, and in this moment I started burning up, man. It's like, steam started coming. I was the motherfucking dragon here. I hit my motherfucking gear. Turn up in this parking lot. I looked for his truck. There it was. There it stood out in the open. And this old lady, she got out and run to the back. She seen me coming like 100 miles an hour. I'm the dragon. And then I said, and it went, and I spin on away. It really made my day. Goes to show you, he never knew if my car was stolen or if I was just one of those crazies that would do it. And that would be it. His big, beautiful vehicle with all these big giant wheels and all this chrome would have been demolished. I could have smashed it to smithereens. But I let it live. I let it live for another day, for another time. For I hope that he learned something by my reactions, because his reactions wasn't very clear to me. So, as you can see, it goes around, comes around. Better watch your back when you're doing dirt to somebody, because it's going to come back on you. I'm the only person in this world that went into the army. Right. Believe me, I got drafted. Ain't that a drag? They actually wanted me into the army. Yeah, they had me up there. They call that up there in Washington State, Fort Lewis, the rainy city. It rains. It never stopped. Rain, 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 rain. I never saw so much rain. I came from San Francisco, where it's rain and fog. But when I got to Washington, it's just rain, 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 so much rain. I never saw so much rain in my life. And there they had me standing out there in this rain, constantly standing in the rain. Standing there, I was a foot soldier. I was being trained to stand in the rain. Weird thing, though, of all the times to be drafted during that conflict in the jungle, and there was a race riot. Yes, a real race riot. I wasn't attacked. Nobody never attacked me for some reason. Even when I watched the Temptations and Diana Ross and the Supremes, they had a riot out in front of their studio one night and everybody was getting slammered. But not me. I was right in the middle of all these slammers and bammers, but nobody touched me. I just whizzled on through and went on about my business and went home. I didn't get no knot about my head. And I didn't get shot either, because I didn't go into the war and get killed. And everybody died over there except for 27 people. And the reason that I ended up in the States was because my flight was short. If you can dig that, that's the story. Yeah. That's real funny. Funny. This is really a funny story here. A real funny story here. A real funny story here. It's about this dude. They call him the walker. He's a walker and he's a talker. He walks and he talks. No matter where he is, he's always walking and he's talking. He's a walker and a talker. They call him Dude. Hey, Dude. Yeah, Dude. Now let me tell you about Dude. Dude was left, and then Dude was right. You know, Dude never understood, but was really straight down the middle, because it was always something this tall or something this short, because that's just the way it was with Dude. Dude never understood the real meaning of the feeling of. The reason was that the kid was never fortunate to be, never was he ever seen, because no one could see the Dude. The Dude was never there. He was an invisible person, someone just imagination into your minds. It's the other person that you have, the one that you carry around with yourself. Yes, the very one that you see down there on the ground. Every time you move, it moves. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the Dude that don't be doing nothing but following you around. And when you get rid of him, then your ass will be gone too. So let me tell you, next time that you try something real slick, you better be quick about it, because if you're not quick about it, then something's going to eat your head off. Yes, that's right. Right now we got dinosaurs that will eat your head off. We got them. Yes, that's right. We got them. They big. They real big. They giant. And what's so big about it, they scared of a mouse. The bigger they are, the scared they are.
Can't get the code. No code. These fakes I got, man. No, it's just been on that. They ain't on nothing but that. Just let the top play. Yeah. What we were looking for. The code is in. The code is in. And everything should begin. Everything should begin. Nah. That dude sit back. When that dude sit back, just see what happens. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Get it.
There it is. Magic cherry. Magic cherry. All I have is everything.
There to call the genie. Abracadabra. Who's there, cause who are you? What do you want?
Clear. Clear.
Hard from me. You don't know what to do, huh? Know where to run.
Put it over there.